For my appearance.
12 years old, Dr. Gallaher got me some athletic glasses over black, round, worn plastic, and they folded out. And then as I got older, he ordered me some goggles to play ball in, and it would set off the nose steam up, and then every time he'd get some new contacts in, he would call me because he said he could get a cut piece of glass and put in my eye and it'd be okay. And I was his guinea pig for many years, and now young Dr. John is my doctor and takes care of my eyes. So still a guinea pig. Anyway.
I've known you longer than any male human walking on earth at this point. A lot of you may not realize this, but Doc took me home from the hospital in 1952. He and Mr. Philpott, I believe it was, drove an ambulance. Doc comes out of the hospital to pick me up. My dad was in Korea at the time. And it was, I guess I actually known Doc longer than I've known my own dad. Nice knowing you, Doc.
Hope you have make a special presentation from County Mayor Randall Hutto. He's out of town all week. He's terribly sorry he wasn't able to make today's event. But in talking with him, we have a mayoral proclamation. With permission, I'd like to read it. It says, whereas Dr. T.J. Gallaher and his wife, Elizabeth, along with their young family, moved to Lebanon, Tennessee in the early 1950s with his plans to open up an optometry practice here. I understand the first one was on the square. And whereas soon after moving here, he became a member of the Lebanon Kiwanis Club, approximately 1951, if our dates are correct. Whereas Dr. Gallaher would serve as president of the organization in 1962 and would later serve as lieutenant governor of Kentucky, Tennessee District 2 of Kiwanis International. And whereas in an effort true to the objects of Kiwanis International, the Lebanon Kiwanis organized the Lebanon Little League in the spring of 1955 to provide wholesome recreation, which taught hard work, teamwork, and sportsmanship to Lebanon's children. And whereas Dr. Gallaher has touched many lives, or the lives of numerous local youth since that time, through his countless hours of volunteering as a Babe Ruth coach, with the distinction of having a winning season each year that he coached. Doc Gallaher was also a Little League commissioner and served in various other capacities in the club. And whereas his devotion to the Lebanon Kiwanis Club and the Kiwanis Little League is evidenced by the naming of the fields in 2007 as the Dr. T.J. Gallaher and George Harding Little League Complex, and whereas Dr. Gallaher is a prominent and outstanding citizen of Wilson County with numerous other achievements and accomplishments, including the fact that he's a veteran of World War II, having served his country in the United States Navy. He's a caring family man. He's a successful businessman in the medical profession of optometry, and a man known to all as gentle, humble, and kind, who is generous with both his time and resources to assist others. Now, therefore, I, Randall Hutto, do hereby proclaim June 24th of 2013 as Dr. T.J. Gallaher Day in Wilson County, Tennessee, and join the Dr. Gallaher family and friends and fellow members of the Lebanon Kiwanis Club in recognizing and honoring him.
I'd like to say that out of 7 years as Babe Ruth baseball coach, he won the championship 6 years.
6 years? Okay. We had been told it was every year.
I haven't done near as much for Lebanon and Wilson County and surrounding counties as what they've done for me. And everything I've done, it seems like I've prospered from it tenfold in emotionally and other ways.
I moved here in '69. He befriended my father, and they had a lot of times together and all. And I remember when I was a little kid there in church, he used to always call me Ace. How you doing, Ace? And coming up. So that's why I said a little bit ago, Ace Gallaher. I'd always call him Ace again. He's a great gentleman, and he really cared about the kids. Kiwanis, when I was bringing Sack through there too. Really appreciate all you've done for the community. Ace.
As I have gone through life, I thought a lot about my grandchildren.
and what is my role in their lives. And I concluded that it was my responsibility, it was my task. I wasn't their dad or their mom, I didn't have that, but it was my responsibility to live my life in such a way that my grandchildren would observe me, and maybe one day I would see them living that kind of life and doing that kind of thing. I don't think anybody I know exemplifies that better than you and Elizabeth with your family, all your grandchildren. I know they're proud of you. I'm proud to call you my friend. God bless you.